Okay, so here we're combining like terms. And that's really the focus of these types of problems. They might not say combine like terms, but that's the idea. So they say when 4x squared plus 7x minus 5 is subtracted from 9x squared minus 2x plus 3, what's the result? So I'm going to write it like this here. I'm going to write 9x squared minus 2x plus 3, and the other group of terms are subtracted from this. So it's minus 4x squared. We're subtracting 7x, and we'll think of it as minus 7x. We're subtracting negative 5, so it's plus 5. It's very important to switch those signs. That's really the one location that will really mess you up on this. So now I'm subtracting these two, 9x squared minus 4x squared. I'm going to think of it as addition. I already switched the signs here. The idea being that adding a negative is the same as subtracting a positive. I just do that because otherwise I would have to write something like this, where it's 9x squared minus 2x plus 3 minus all of this stuff, 4x squared plus 7x minus 5, which is ultimately going to give us the same result. Same thing, it's just that I like this version on the left better because you have all the signs where you need them and you can't lose track of them. So 9x squared minus 4x squared, that's 5x squared. And already these two choices are gone, right? Because let's have negative 5x squared. And minus 2x and minus 7x is minus 9x. And 3 plus 5 is 8. So we have choice 2 as our answer. That's kind of how these problems work. Let's keep going. When 5x plus 4y is subtracted from 5x minus 4y, what's the difference is, or the result is. So 5x minus 4y, and then we're subtracting 5x plus 4y from that. So minus 5x and subtracting 4y is minus 4y. Now I could just think of it as adding 5x minus 5x, and 5x and negative 5x is 0. Negative 4y and negative 4y is negative 8y, which is our answer here. Choice 4. Okay. The sum, now we're adding, of these two, 3x squared and negative x squared is 2x squared. 5 groups of x and 3 groups of x is 8 groups of x. Negative 6 and positive 9 is positive 3. So here we have choice 2. Okay. Now it looks like a fraction, so let's use our reasoning when we're subtracting a fraction. The thing you want to do is find the least common multiple. 4a and 3a both go into 12a, right? So instead of 6, oops, pick a different pen, right over here, 6 over 4a, I want 12a, so multiply numerator and denominator by 3, effectively multiplying by 1, minus 4 over 4, right, so 3 over 3, times 2 over 3a, because we want to get 12a. Then we get 3 times 6 is, right up here, 3 times 6 is 18 over 12a, and then this is also over 12a, minus 4 times 2 over 12a, or 4 times 2 is 8. So 18 minus 8 is 10 over 12a. But that's not in simplest form. Watch that, right, because they have it right here. But 10 over 12a, right, 10 is equal to 2 times 5, and 12 is equal to 2 times 6 times a for 12a. So these 2's cancel out, and we get 5 over 6a, choice 2. Next one. What is the perimeter of a rectangle, regular pentagon, with a side length of x plus 4? So x plus 4, right, that's one side. There's 5 sides in total, so the perimeter is 5 times this, which is 5x plus 20, or choice 4. Okay. What is this in simplest form? Well, the two fractions have the same denominator, so you can just subtract. 2 plus x minus x, and minus a negative 2 is plus 2. Watch those signs there. That usually trips students up. Oops. We don't get that. Okay. 2 plus x minus x plus 2. Well, it's 4 plus 0, or 4 over 5x. Choice 3. Next one, what is the sum of these two? Well, the denominator is the same. So 3x squared plus x squared, that's 4x squared over x minus 2. So 4x squared over x minus 2. So if those denominators are equal, it's just a matter of adding the numerators or subtracting the numerators. What is the sum of these two? Well, 3 over 2x and 7 over 4x have different denominators, but they both denominators go into 4x. So just like with fractions, I'll multiply 3 over 2x by 2 over 2, which is 1, of course. So I can get 4x. And that gives me 6 over 4x plus 7 over 4x. And of course, that's 13 over 4x, which is our answer. What is the sum of these two? Okay, so we're adding again. Like terms, negative 3x squared, negative 5x squared. That's negative 8x squared. Okay. Negative 7x and positive 6x is negative x. And 9 and negative 4 is 5. So just look for our answer, right? Oops, not choice 2, that's x to the 4th. But choice 1 works nicely. Okay, keep going here. So here we're adding two fractions. They ask us for the sum. The denominators are the same. The denominators are both y plus 5. So if that's the case, if you're adding two fractions and your denominators are the same, you could just add the numerators. We get 2y plus 10 over y plus 5. And then they're looking for this in simplest form, so don't rush, as I often do. Don't rush. Look for common factors whenever possible. The assumption is always that you will pull out common factors. Here we have 2y and 10. They both have a factor of 2. So 2 times y plus 5 is also 2y plus 10. Then you might notice that you have y plus 5 over y plus 5. Let's divide out to 1, or they essentially cancel out. And the answer that we get is 2. Thanks. Okay, now we subtract. We're subtracting 8x squared plus 3x, right? 8x squared plus 3x, plus 2 from 9x squared minus 3x minus 4. Okay, so I'm going to subtract this way. Not usually the way I do it, but we'll try it out. 9x squared minus 8x squared, that's 1x squared. Negative 3x minus 3x, that's negative 6x. Negative 4 minus 2, that's 2, right? Oh, excuse me. Negative 4 minus 2 is negative 6. So x squared minus 6x minus 6, that's choice 4. All right, hope this helped.